Okay, I'm going to try to summarize as many halachas as I can. B'kitzur, obviously it's not a replacement for learning the halachas inside the Sifra Halacha. Okay, so first thing is tomorrow there's a minhag to go to mikveh. It's the two brings some prikei de Rabbi Eliezer. We should be clean like malach hashoras. Also, there's a minhag to get malchus erev Yom Kippur. There's a lot of opinions when you do it. So, but the main thing is erev Yom Kippur you should get malchus. So whether before mincha, after mincha, before mikveh, after mikveh, you should get malchus. We already spoke about barichus, the milas of this union of symbolically of the malchus. Also, not to forget to eat and drink a lot tomorrow. And it says a person should eat the Shiur shtei yomim for tomorrow and for Yom Kippur. Okay, tomorrow after Suda Mafsekes, there is many opinions whether you makabel the tainis after Suda Mafsekes, everything starts or not. Most of the poskim saying it does not start the tainis after Suda Mafsekes. If there is shehus bayom, if there is still a yom godel, you finish and there's still not close to shkia. If you need to eat and drink, you could do it. However, since at some choylek on this, it's better to have in mind, at least in mind, that you're not makabel the tainis till the tainis. That if there is still time before shkia, that if you need to eat and drink, you're gonna eat and drink.
Do you have to make the Tanai regularly?
Oh, so like this. According to the Alter Rebbe, B'chal, if you don't make any Tanai, not even mentally, because you semech on those poskim that the fast doesn't start till the time. But no, it doesn't say anywhere to make the Tanai verbally. It just says. No, I'm just saying, according to Allah, you don't have to do any mitzvah. You're not makabel the tainis till the tainis. But there seems a lot of poskim saying after the Suda Mafsekes, after the bench, starts the tainis, at least it's a good idea to be all the days, to have in mind, I'm not makabel the tainis till the tainis. Okay. It's again very important to ask mechila from everybody, and I mentioned already previously in the Shiur from the Levush, it's a minhag shtus to ask from everybody. You only have to ask some people you think you might have a problem during the year with them. If not a known problem, there's no need to ask mechila. He call it minhag shtus and sometimes because of the minhag shtus, whoever you need to ask, you don't ask, and you go everybody else tell them moichel me. So that's why I go to people that you need to ask, and it's also brought into from Bikr the Rabbi Eliezer when we stand on Yom Kippur without any conflict with each other. So from part of the Melitza Yosha, the Malachim, even the Samach Mem that is usually prosecuting us, when he sees we're standing together, such a achdus, even he turns to an advocate from a prosecutor. So it's very important to resolve all the conflicts before Yom Kippur. Okay, Lagabe Tosefes, the Gemara learns in Tosefes Mechola Lakodesh from Yom Kippur to all Yom Tovim and Shabbos. What is the Rais and the Rabban without getting into it right now? But Kitzur, how much is the Tosefes, the Oisofa? You have to increase how long before Yom Tov, Mechola Lakodesh. So I know a lot of people come to Yom Kippur, especially the big machmer, they add a lot of time. But says, if you look in the Poskim, it says there's no shiur to that Tosefes. You could add, as long as you add something, the Alter Rebbe and the Siddur brings, Gabe Shabbos, which is again, we're learning this whole Tosefes from Yom Kippur. So it says about 4 minutes. It's ideal to add 4 minutes. So again, I know some people add a lot more than that. I don't see. I don't know the makor. I don't see the need.
4 minutes to shkia or
4 minutes to shkia. 4 minutes to shkia. Thank you.
4 minutes what usually.
The rider 4 minutes to shkia. Even though again within the shkia there is shkia. 4 minutes the regular shkia what we know today. Add 4 minutes. You yotza with the mitzvah of Tosefes. Yom Tov and Tosefes Shabbos. This year it's both together, Yom Tov and Shabbos. Now, anybody that needs to take medication on Yom Kippur, and I'm talking about obviously not vitamins or regular medicine that you could skip a day. We're talking about some people have a serious medication that they have to take it. If God forbid, if not, it could be dangerous for them. So if you need to take the medication, ideally the way to take it without breaking any compromising anything from the fast of Yom Kippur, that's to swallow it. So the Bach brings that swallowing, it's not called eating. In his Mamarich in this, I see other poskim were not so much more. The Bach says that swallowing, it's not called eating. Mimele, it's in Siman Tov Reish Yud Beis, the Bach talks about it. So if you, again, I'm talking about people that need to take certain medication. That's whether it's a blood pressure medication, whether it's the sugar could be out of whack if you don't take it. Things that really could be dangerous if you don't take it. So you take it. If you could take it, swallow it without drinking any water, then it's better. Then according to you're not breaking anything from the fast. You are still 100% fasting because that's not achila. And if some people need to take some liquid, they cannot do that. They cannot swallow or b'chalal, they do need to eat al pi halacha. Some people they could eat on when the halacha permits them to eat or drink on Yom Kippur. So that's the following halacha. Somebody that have to eat or drink on Yom Kippur, what's recommended. Again, we're talking about. And it's very, by the way, without what's recommended in halacha, it's very easy to keep. It's nothing. Almost everybody can do that. So if you don't have a shiur of achila v'shtiya, that the punishable shiur, it's better. It's also kosher also min haTorah. Elamites, if the shiur of what punishable on Yom Kippur of achila at chakoseves. So the poskim bring chakoseves. It's a little bit less than kabeya. Since there's a lot of shiurim, what exactly, how you translate it to ounces. So if you eat 1 ounce, which is kazais, 1 ounce, by the way, 1 slice of bread, be'erech, it's a kazais. 1 machine matzah, be'erech, it's a kazais. So it's plenty. If you eat it in the intervals of 10 minutes, it's not mitzaref. L'kula alma, it's not mitzaref. So at least it's not punishable. Something drinking. Drinking less than malo lugma. And everybody according to his own size. It says the lashon of the Alter Rebbe. So if you take a glass shot ready before Yom Kippur, if somebody needs to drink, and he fills it up and he drinks every 10 minutes, intervals of 10 minutes, so the person will not go dehydrated the whole Yom Kippur. Every 10 minutes, I'm talking about, again, people that have to do it anyway, better to do it this way. And you could combine the achila v'shsi. You could take an ounce, let's say, of bread or mazoinos or any solid food with an ounce of water. They're not combining. The water, liquid and water, they're not mitztaref. But you cannot combine any food, any solid food, like I said, no more than an ounce every 10 minutes, and any liquid no more than a glass shot. It's one ounce. Then you kula alma. At least it's not that you're fasting, but it's not punishable. So that's what the poskim recommend, to do it less than kashiur. And like I said, nobody gonna go hungry if somebody have to eat or drink on Yom Kippur or dehydrated. It's plenty to keep him hydrated and keep him not hungry.
What is safety on Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur Zayfel Yitzvei
The Kaf HaChaim brings this from the Sifrei Kabbalah, I think from Arizal. I had a shiur on it. Okay, I want to be kids. After the shiur, I'm willing to go over it. Okay, now, even though we were not allowed to do rechitza, one of the inuyim, it's rechitza, we're not allowed to wash on Yom Kippur, all this rechitza shel tainet, but rechitza that's for tahara, or rechitza of nekiyus, you're allowed to do. So if somebody, his hands got dirty, muddy, you're allowed to wash as much as whatever. There's no shiur over there till you clean yourself. Tahara, the minhag is that we wash only kishrei tzboes. We wash only till the finger connects to the palm on Yom Kippur, because the reason for it, even though it's not the tainug anyway, because since there's many opinions, that's b'chalal, it's enough to wash in the morning or for a moitzi, so we'll go with that shita. There's plump alpi soy. There's other also in yonim of it, but that's lamaisa. That's the the exception for it by tahara that you wash more than that. It's the kohen go duchen and the levi, he washes his hands before he pours the water on the hands of the kohen. They both could wash full natila, the levi and the kohen. The minhag is to ask tomorrow for a lekach, a honey cake, for 2 reasons. A, we should have a good sweet year. It's a honey lekach. It's honey. It's sweet. And the second reason is if, in case, God forbid, somebody has struggled with parnosa, have to come to Basar Vadom, to others for help, he'll be yoitze with that is asking now for a lekach from somebody, usually Gabay or whatever, but the Rebbe used to give it. So now there's very important halacha that has to do more with the mode of Yom Kippur. By Belel Yom Kippur, we're going to say Shechionu, Brach Shechionu. A lot of times, since we have a lot of similarities between Yom Kippur and Tisha B'Av, sometime in people's perception that Yom Kippur is a little bit a sad day. It's not a sad day, it's a serious day. It's a day we're asking for Mechila, we've been crying to Hashem, but that's, even though it's Hashem b'simcha, Gilu Bir'odo, it's a happy day. That's why we're saying Shechionu, Yom Slicha Mechila, one that Hashem gave us to cleanse ourselves. And for that reason, the Bes Yosef says also, one of the reasons there's a big mitzvah to eat Erev Yom Kippur, we learned about this also, that to show we happy for Yom Kippur, and that we're doing Shudas Yom Tov, since we cannot eat it on Yom Kippur, we eat it before. So that Achila Erev Yom Kippur and the Shechion of Yom Kippur showing us how besimcha also we have to be, besides being serious for Yom Adin. The on Yom Kippur we're going to have a Yizkor, because it says same thing. Yom Kippur is kapara l'chaim, it's kapara for the Meisim also, and people pledge tzedakah for the loved ones, for the relatives, for tzedakah, and it says Hashem knows if that person that you give tzedakah for, if he would be alive, he would give tzedakah. So now the tzedakah they give for him, it counts for him. So kamashma, if somebody was not giving tzedakah when he was alive, the tzedakah that people giving for him is not going to help him. The last halacha for today, there's an Inyan right Motzei Yom Kippur. We're going to do a Kiddush Levana. It says Badavka not to do it before Yom Kippur, to do it Motzei Yom Kippur. There's an Inyan right after Yom Kippur to be oisek. Obviously, after you eat, you regain some koyach to be oisek with the sukkah. It says at least if you cannot do something for the sukkah physically, at least learn some halachas of sukkah. That's what you have, at least preparation for sukkah. A good given shiur, Gemar Chasim Tova.